Hey guys, how are ya? My name is Sound of a Gap and this is Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. Welcome back to a new episode, and in this one we are focusing on Broadleaf, and we're gonna talk to a lot of citizens to get as many side quests as possible and recruit some people on the way as well. So guys, please enjoy. Oh, I can see a lot of exclamation marks already. First time recruiting here. And we're gonna start off with... No, not you. Wait. You? Boop boop, route not found. Boop beep boop, route not found. Are you okay there? Boop boop, concern detected. Hi there, how are you today? Boop boop, today I am feeling lost. Boop. Lost? But I thought robots didn't get lost. Boop boop. Misinformed opinion detected. My positioning and navigation systems seem to have malfunctioned. Without them, the likelihood of my completing this delivery is 2%. Gosh, maybe I should go and do the delivery instead. Beep boop. Kind action detected. Yes, please. Thank you. This package must be delivered to the Magical Research Division. Alright, leave it to me. Okay, we obtained a package for Chip. Ah, wait! Who in the Magical Research Division do I need to give it to? Boop boop. Intelligent question detected. Yes, the package must be delivered to a researcher named Chip. It contains important materials for his experiments. Thanks, I'll see if I can find him. Boop boop, initiating etiquette routine. You are welcome and thank you too. Ah, that's the guy the other one told us about in Leaf book. So we should actually do it right away. Let's go and find Chip. Wait. There is Chip. And if my theory is right, then the results of the algorithm can be reverse applied to the values from the... Hello there! I'm looking for a magical researcher called Chip. Do you know where he might be? Yeah, that must be your first day on the job. I'm Chip. You are Chip? Gosh, I mean, well, it's just that being a magical researcher and everything, I thought you'd be, well, a grown-up. Ha! Luckily, not everybody here at Broadleaf Inc. is as narrow-minded as you. Around here, they say that if you're smart enough, you are old enough. Then you must be very smart indeed. We must be about the same age. Yeah, I guess so. But I wouldn't get too jealous if I were you. Most people seem to think I'm a decent researcher, but I'm not sure anybody thinks I'm a decent person. Not that I care what those idiots think of me. I know I'm a genius, and I know they're not. Anyway, we've chatted long enough. Regular kids like you may not have anything better to do, but geniuses like me are always busy. Oh, but I came here to give you something. I met a robot who was having some trouble delivering this package, so I said I'd... What? Ah, why didn't you just say so? Give it here, now. Alright, here you go. Here it is, at last. This is the most important package anybody's ever received, and that's no exaggeration. Now, I only need some Oasis Wonder Water, and my research will be pretty much complete. Of course, there's no question of me leaving the office to get some, so... What? Me? It would be a huge honor for you. I bet you've never helped a genius before. So go, get some Oasis Wonder Water. Okay. Give the 2 jars... Oh, we might have some already. We have 17. Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't leave. I had it already. Why are you saying what took you so long? You'd better have what I asked for. I think I do. This is what you needed, isn't it? Ha ha ha! Excellent. This is exactly what I need. Now I can finally finish up my groundbreaking research. Oh, wait. Before you go. I guess I underestimated you. I really didn't think you'd bring me what I needed. Maybe you're not like all the other idiots around here after all. No, you're definitely more use than most, which is why I want you to do me another favor. You want me to fetch you something else? You catch on quick. That's exactly what I want. Get me 3 dark crystals, will you? That would really put the cherry on top of my research cake. 3 dark crystals! Alright, I'll see what I can do, Chip. Do we have these as well? We do. Okay. There we go. Ha! Amazing. Now all the pieces are in place for a giant leap into the future. The next-gen smart stick is almost upon us. Gosh, that sounds exciting. It is, very. The new stick will be way smaller than the current iteration. And way tougher too. The storage capacity will be through the roof. And yeah, why not? It'll look way better to boot. The history of the smart stick's been shaped by geniuses. But I'm not just the latest in a long line. I'm the greatest of them all, greater even than Zip Vector himself. I'm sure you are, Chip. My research is pretty much complete already. I just need to compile my data and share it with everybody, and my work will be done. Man, I thought this day would never come. I guess the question now, I'm done, at last, is what do I do next? Well, you could always try moving to my kingdom. Oh, I get it. You're trying to headhunt me. Well, don't think you're the first. I'm sure I'm not, but we'd really love to have you, Chip. We could do with a brain like yours. Come on, it will be fun. I promise everyone will make you very welcome. Whoa, people aren't usually that straight up with me, or that nice. You've taken me by surprise here. But I guess my work at Broadleaf is kind of done now. I'll always be grateful to them for giving me my break and all, but yeah, it's time for a new challenge. Alright, let's go see what your kingdom has to offer. Oh, Chip, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. And we got him, and he knows Expert's Instinct. And the Gamma Squadron. Aha, nice. But you better make it worth my while, you hear? Us geniuses don't come cheap. Very nice. What do you want? Oh, Cindy May. Look, I'm sorry, but I followed protocol and installed the tracking device just like you. Which part of the protocol says you should let it run straight past you, huh? Now we're going to have to put the whole sector on lockdown. Is everything alright? Hey there, Evan. Man, I'm glad you showed up. We could really do with some advice. Kimmy, this stuff is classified. We can't share it with folks who don't have the right clearance. Kimmy, I said... Oh, man. It's... Oblivion, our latest military droid. It's escaped from the storage facility. We're not supposed to tell anybody about it, but this is an emergency. And besides, you are the leader of an allied kingdom. What harm can it do? If that thing goes into assault mode at the wrong time, we are in deep trouble. Please, you have to help us. Okay, this is level 46, defeat Oblivion in Powder Cavern. We're gonna do this later.
Yes.
Well, I'm happy to do whatever I can to help. Now, could you tell me a little bit more about the droid that's gone missing?
Hi.
I fill you in on all the details, okay? But make sure you listen carefully. We don't have time for me to be repeating myself. The unit we are looking for is called the Oblivion. It's totally cutting-edge tech. The AI is so good you'd think it was magic. And it packs one heck of a punch on the battlefield too, of course. A little too much of one, actually. It went a little crazy during its initial trials, so we've been keeping it in storage ever since. But when Cindy May here opened the door to go check on it, it barged right past her and ran off. I told her we should just leave it alone. Gosh, that does sound a little worrying. Do you have any idea where it might have gone? Well, there was a tracking device on it, but then it ran into a cave and we lost the signal. And not just any cave, no, it went into Powder Keg Cavern. There's so much magical energy in there. Even a spark of spellcraft could send it sky high. If Blivian set that place off, it could bring down the whole kingdom. We can't send any combat bots in after it, because they lose signal the second they go inside. Ah, what are we gonna do? Well, why don't you just leave it to us? I'm sure we could take care of Blivian for you. Really? Thanks, Your Majesty. You're kind of our last hope here. This isn't going to be easy, though. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. You just make sure that none of the locals go near that cave. Alrighty, another side quest. Her? Hey, you want to hear a hot productivity hack? Cut down on your eating time. In other words, find a way of getting the nutrients you need in the most efficient way possible. Really? It seems a shame not to take the time to enjoy a nice meal. Beep boop boop. I'm with the kid on this one. Good food's about a whole lot more than just nutrition. Even I know that, and I'm a robot. Who fried your etiquette circuits? I don't think a tin can with no taste buds is in any position to lecture me. Beep boop beep. I think you'll find I've been fitted with the very latest taste sensors. That might even make me more qualified than you. Bzz. By the sound of it, I care more than you at least. Efficient eating, really? What the? You can't say stuff like that to me, Now, come along, both of you. Let's try to calm down a little. Beep, boop, boop, beep. Wait, you know good food, right, kid? Well, how about you and I work together to show her what she's missing? Boop, boop, beep. As soon as she gets a taste of my cooking, she'll see that food is something to be enjoyed, not optimized. Oh really? Somebody sure is confident. Well, alright, I'll give it a try. But if I don't like what you give me, you have to agree to treat me with a little more respect. Deal? Deal. Beep boop boop. If it comes to that, you can send me straight to the junkyard. After all, what use is a robo-chef that can't cook right? Beep beep. Alright, I'll start getting stuff ready. Can you help me with the ingredients, kid? Of course, what do you need? Boop boop. I've got pretty much everything right here in the refrigerator already. Just some middling meat and we should be good. Okay, we're gonna do this right away. Give the cut of middling meat to the robo-chef. Sure. Beep boop boop. Ah yeah, okay, we had that already. Give it to him. Beep beep beep. Ah, there you are, kid. And you brought me the middling meat as I asked for, right? I certainly did. Does this mean you will be able to make a delicious meal now? Beep beep boop. It sure does, thanks. Oh, except... Except what? Beep boop. I took a look in the refrigerator while you were gone, and the tender tripe I had, it's kinda gone bad. Guess I should have checked the use by data. Beep boop. You couldn't go get me some more, could you? Of course, I'll be back as soon as I can. We should have that too. We do. Beep beep beep. Hey, did you bring me some tender tripe? I did. Does that mean you have everything you need to start cooking now? Beep boop boop beep. I sure do. It's time to make the magic happen. Boop beep boop. Dinner is served. It was worth the wait. Trust me. Are you kidding me? You make me waste my precious time on your special something, and then you serve up something my mom would make. Ugh. I'll bet it doesn't even taste as good as hers. You know, it's been so long since I tasted cooking like this. It reminds me of when I was a kid. Yeah, she used to make this for me when I was upset. It always made me feel better. Beep boop. You see, a delicious meal prepared with care is a whole lot more than just fuel for your body. It's fuel for your soul, too. I guess you're right. You know, I've been so busy lately. I've just been grabbing snacks on the fly the whole time. No wonder I've been feeling short-tempered and blue. I owe you an apology. You too, kid. You showed me how important it is to eat properly. I totally didn't think it was. Thanks, guys. Oh, there's no need to apologize. We're just happy that you enjoyed a good meal. Beep beep boop. Thanks for all your help, little guy. I couldn't have done it without you. Beep boop boop. Here, take this by way of thanks. It's a collection of all the recipes I'm programmed with. Awesome. That's for our cook. Brain fuel, how to eat smart. Gosh, these dishes look absolutely delicious. And good for the soul too. Thanks ever so much. Very nice. So, you need something as well with your funny hairstyle.
Yeah.
Price. Hey, are you with the careers? Good to see you, man. I'm Price. So have you... Oh, wait. I'm sorry, but I'm not a courier. Oh, really? Sorry, my mistake. I've been waiting for so long, I think everybody who walks around the corner might be the one who finally delivers it. What are you waiting for? Oh, just some stuff we are importing. That's pretty important, actually. Broadleaf Inc. will be in trouble if it doesn't show up soon. And it's never been this late before. I just don't get it. I want to go see where it is, but I can't leave in case they show up. Would you like me to go and check on it for you? Wow, you do that for me? That's super nice of you, but this stuff is coming all the way from Goldpaw, via Captain upon Hull, then across the ocean. Maybe something's happened to it along the way. So they really are going to go check up on it, huh? Well, follow the route I just mentioned, and you're sure to come across the delivery bots someplace. All our deliveries are done by bots these days. They'll be able to fill you in on whatever the problem was. Alright, leave it to us, Price. We'll find these delivery bots for you. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. We could do this right away, but actually there are so many more people we can talk to here, so we're gonna do this later. All of them. Okay. Hello. Look, if you want to land a killer blow, you've got to get up close and personal. That's not what my data says. According to my research, you stand a much better chance if you keep your distance. Maybe magic is the answer. That's got to be the best way of changing things up. You know, you might want to take this someplace more private. I'm sure you don't want us listening in on all your military secrets. Military secrets? Ha! Is that what you thought we were talking about? You've got this totally wrong. We're just talking about how to get ahead in the workplace, that's all. I see, but what does that mean exactly? You know, getting your voice heard at meetings, making sure the guys take you seriously, that sort of thing. Oh, it's just... It really sounded like you were talking about fighting. I mean, I get why you thought that. All that stuff about killer blows and everything. Sure, it might sound like we're talking battlefield strategy, but that's because the boardroom really can be a battlefield sometimes, you know? You must have heard of the stuff, right? Leaning in, all that? Well, we are just trying to make Broadleaf a better place for female employees, that's all. Yeah, and if the language gets a bit aggressive sometimes, well, there you go. We are not going to get anywhere by being nice all the time. Gosh, you really take your work very seriously, don't you? Sure we do, but we're not all about Broadleaf Inc. either. We all know how important it is to have hobbies and interests outside the office. Really? What kind of things are you interested in? Well, I guess there's only one answer to that, right guys? Yeah, the one thing we all love more than anything else is weapons. Ha, yeah, I'm a sucker for anything pointed. Piercing weapons, they're totally my thing. I'm more of a swords girl. The simpler and more elegant the design, the better. Man, I could stare at swords all day long. I'm the magic maniac of the bunch. Wands, wands, wands. That's all I ever think about. So much for not talking about military matters. Say, you travel a lot, right? I guess it's kind of rude to ask, but if you ever spot any cool souvenirs while you're out on the road, we'd sure love to see them. No problem. We love buying people presents, don't we, Evan? What exactly did you have in mind? Wait, I know. How about a little horn shell? You could wear it in your hair. Sounds good to me. It looks like we do have a little horn shell because it says give one to her. So let's just check that right away. We have two. Okay. So, this is a little horn shell, huh? It's kind of perfect. Pretty little thing, isn't it? Just look at those spikes. Imagine how sharp you could get them if you filed them down. But what about putting it in your hair? Hey, that's the plan. Super easy access in case I ever get attacked. Well, that's good, I suppose. Alright, my turn next. What are you going to get me? Let's see now. What about a coral hue bloom? Sure, that sounds great. I can't wait to see it. Do we have one as well? Looks like it. Jawohl. Oh, is this the coral hue bloom you were talking about? Look at the color. It's almost fluorescent. You could really pick out some sweet detail on a scabbard with that. Ha! How did I know you'd say something like that? You know, you don't have to use it for anything weapon related. You could just put it in a vase. Ha! We'll see, kid. We'll see. Okay, last but not least, it's me. What do you have in mind? I was thinking a dream prism would suit you down to the ground. Well, that sounds dreamy. I can't wait to see what it looks like. I'm not sure if we have one of these. We have to get some. Okay, so we will have to come back later. Him. Man, I just don't get it. Why can't I get any muscle tone? Oh, I tell you why, lad. Too many fancy exercise and not enough good honest graft. Spend a few weeks with the sky pirates and your biceps will be bursting out of your uniform. Is it really that hard to get the macho look, though? Nobody else seems to have any trouble. I mean, I went on that boot camp at the Redwood Retreat, and I was the only one who wound up looking just the same as I did before. I should have seen some kind of improvement after all the dough I handed over. Gosh, you really do want to get muscly, don't you? I kind of have I kind of have to in my line of business. Folks don't feel too comfortable when the guy who's supposed to be protecting them is some kind of 98-pound weakling. Listen, laddie, pumping iron or whatever you calls it get ya nowhere if you're not eating right. I've a surefire recipe for turning skinny scrawn makes into strapping sky pirates. You do? What is it? Some kind of supplement? Supplement what? No lad, I'm talking about getting plenty of lean meat in ye. Lean meat, lean meat, lean meat for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Tell you what, we bring you a supply of the stuff, then you'll see see for yourself the difference it can make. Well, we'll help him of course, but can a bit of meat really make such a big difference, Batu? Okay, we do have that, so let's set this active and give it to him right away. It's just one, okay. You your lad, Prime got some lean meat just like we promised. Get a few of these down here and you'll be strapping as a sky pirate in no time. Nah. You really mean it? I'm going to be ripped like you. Yeah, ha ha ha. Are you soft dead boy? Look like me, or the diet of lean meat of all the ha 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 ha. Yes, I suppose if it was that simple, everyone would. You need fresh milk too, Casey. Fresh milk? Aye lad, that's the secret ingredient if you want a body like mine. Take a splash of fresh milk with your lean meat and you'll soon be built like a Batu. You should have said it was me I wanted to be looking like and not any old sky pirate swap lad. Come on Evan, let's away and gather some milk for our wannabe cloud snake here. Alright. We should have this too. Yup. There you go. Here your lad, a splash of fresh milk just like we promised. Glug down and draw it or that with their lean meat and your muscles will be big as stones before your nose. Wow, thanks man. I've gotta say I didn't think you'd come through for me. Guess I was wrong about you. I'm gonna chow down on the stuff and lift a few weights. See if I can't finally bulk up a little. Could you wait there while I'll give it a try? Yahoo! You can swallow as much meat on your milk as you like, lad. It'll take you more than a few minutes to put some flesh on them there bones. Says you. I signed up to the Turbo Nutrient Absorption program. Between that and the food you gave me, I'm going to be ripped in no time. I just know it. Just wait here, okay? I'll be back in a little while. If you don't recognize me, I'll be the guy with the huge guns. He must be dreaming. There's just no way. Arr! Well, you can say what you like about these technology types, lad, but they certainly ain't short on optimism. Well, there's no harm in waiting a little while, is there? Let's see if it really works. The hell? This is a totally different person. You. Hey guys, guess who went and got shredded? Jared? Gosh, you look... golly! Yahar, there's such a thing as overdoing it, you know, laddie boy. This is the body I've always wanted, and now I've got it thanks to you. I owe you guys big time. So no, we was only... lean meat and fresh milk, man. Who'd have thought that? It's so simple, but it's like the dream combo. What was that program he said he'd signed up for? Perhaps I should give it a try. Yahar, you've no need for programs and the like, lad. Just keep working hard at your kingly duties and you'll be built like we say to be before you know it. Weird. What a weird quest. So, ma'am, what do you need? Ah, that's Candy. Oh, hey there, it's Evan, right? There sure are a lot of rumors going around about you. Guess you don't know me though, huh? My name is Candy. I work in environmental research. Yeah, I guess you could say the natural world's kind of my passion. Lately I've been looking into these spirits that are supposed to be the source of all life. I was thinking if I could maybe figure them out, I might be able to make Broadleaf green again.
Yeah.
But to do that, I'll need to look at some spirits from other places first. Would you mind if I came over to your kingdom to continue my research? Wait, is she talking about the spirits we've seen in caves and stuff? And in one of those mazes? You wouldn't? That's great. I'll head there right away and get started. Alright. Ah, she's working with higgledies. Okay. Fluency in Hick. Nice. New citizen. Don't worry about everything back here in Broadleaf. These guys here are the best in the business. They will be able to hold the fort without me. I can't wait to see what new discoveries are waiting for me there. And Leaf Book. Right away. These spirits are alright by Candy. Am I ever glad I moved to Evermore? It's the perfect place to do research into the world of higgledies. There are so many here. I'm learning something new on a pretty much daily basis. Yep, this is the place for me. Nice. So, next one. So, you? What do you need? Hey, do you know anything about higgledies? You know, those little guys from the stories? Higgledies? Well, as a matter of fact, I do. Why do you ask? It's my kid sister. She loves to read stories about them and, well, I was thinking it would be awesome if she could meet her favorite one. It would be a real boost for her right now. Oh, is she feeling sad about something? Not sad exactly, but she hasn't been feeling too good. She gets sick a lot, and she can't really go outside much. She spends most of her time alone in her bedroom. I asked her if there was anything I could bring her to make her feel less lonely, and that's when she said she'd love to meet the higgledy from her favorite storybook. I said I'd try to track her down, but now I'm kind of stuck. I mean, I can't even see them. Don't worry, I'll help you. So you can see them, huh? What a stroke of luck. Yeah, if you could help me look, that would be awesome. The higgledy we're looking for is friends with a mermaid princess. A mermaid princess? Okay.
Yes.
Alright, leave it to us. We'll track her down and bring her to meet your sister. Bring the higgledy who's friends with a mermaid princess to show to the higgledy-loving little girl. Level 43. Let's just set this active. We might have this one, but I'm not quite sure about that. Let's see. Okay, we haven't met her yet, so we have to do this another time then. So... Oz! The Wizard of Oz? Hey! Is there anybody there? Can anyone hear me? Hello? Are you alright? Oh man, finally! I haven't heard a human voice in so long. Please, you've gotta get me out of here. Why? What's going on? Who are you and what are you doing in there?
Hi.
My name's Oz. I'm part of the treehouse security team. I was just out on patrol when the system went down. Now, I'm trapped in this room and the door won't open. I tried my best to force it. I tried everything I could think of, but nothing seems to work. Well, yeah, I'm not surprised. This door's made from a special alloy. There's no way anybody could force it open. Oh yeah, tell me about it. That's why I started shouting for help instead. I was beginning to think nobody would ever come. Well, don't worry, we're here now. We'll soon have you out of there. Really? Oh man, thank you so much. I sure am lucky you came along when you did. If the door sealed itself shut when the system went down, all we need to do is bring the system back online and we should be able to open it. You want to reboot the system? Try using the computer in the factory research lab. You should be able to access the mainframe from there. That'll be easier said than done. The route to the research lab is crawling with security bots. Then we'll just have to make sure that we don't get spotted. Please, I don't care how you do it, but you've got to get me out of here. I'll give you anything you want in return. Anything at all. Don't worry. We'll head over to the research lab now and be back before you know it. Okay, I'll guard this room while you're gone. Level 44. Go to the factory floors. Okay, this is a lot of fighting. We will do this later on. Let's just continue talking to the rest of the people here. Not you? You and you? We're gonna start with you.
Hey!
Hey, it's you, the guy who saved Broadleaf Inc. Say, I wonder if you could what? There's one you too many. Say, I wonder if you could do me a huge favor. Well, you're very kind. I suppose I might be able to, yes? Great, but hey, I guess I should introduce myself first, right? The name's Cat. I'm Broadleaf Inc.'s Chief Magical Ore Analyst. A Chief Magical? Sorry, could you say that again? A magical ore analyst, Your Majesty. A scholar of certain special types of rock. The type of ore you find in a given place is affected by a whole bunch of factors, right? The location of the mine, the weather, all that stuff. It's my job to crunch all the data. Intriguing and complex in the extreme, I imagine. Kinda, I guess. Anyhow, I can't crunch any data right now because the mammoth I stored it all on was stolen by a monster. Oh dear, it must be terrible not being able to do your work.
Hey!
It sure is, and that's why I need your help. I mean, you are a fighting guy, right? Martial arts and stuff. You could beat that thing up and get my mammoth back, no problem. Hey, I'm not asking you to do it for nothing. I'll give you something pretty special in return. Yours truly. You... Yep. Once I get my mammoth back, I'll head right on over to your kingdom and start doing my thing. If you've got any rocks you need looking at, I'm your man. Well, we can't very well say no to an offer like that. We'll certainly try and see if we can find your mammoth. Nice. It was stolen. Another too many. It was stolen off me over near Crawl Space Cave. I know you'll pull through for me, kid. I'll be rooting for you. Level 45. Yeah, we're gonna do this later on as well. So what does this robot need? Boop boop beep boop. Hey there. Ivan Periwinkle Tindrum. What can I do for you today? How does he know a name? Gosh, I don't think anyone's managed to get my name quite that wrong before. Are you okay, Andrew? Did you run a systems check recently? Boop beep beep boop. Hey there, Kraken Metals. I've chunked my systems and I'm happy to say they are toppity tippity top tip. Okay. You're on the fritz for sure. Boop boop. Oh, not you too. I've had it with people calling me a piece of junk. Had it, Carl. Bzz. I didn't even call you that, Andy. You're clearly not okay, pal. Well, that may be, but it's not my fault. It's my components. They are way out of date. Boop, beep, beep, boop. Once I get the latest chipset installed, I'll be good as new. Beep, boop, boop. Maybe you could take care of that for me. It's the least you can do after the nasty things you said. Man, this AI is getting good. Andrew's way more manipulative than I could ever be. Beep beep beep. I hear those quintillion core processors are pretty good. One of those should do the trick. And where might we find these processors? Boop beep boop beep. Well, you won't find them in any stores, and you know why? Because a bunch of Blitzer 2.0s have stolen them all. Stolen them? Really? I didn't know robots were even able to steal. I'll bet it wasn't stealing exactly. You see, these things are programmed for self-improvement. My guess is that they figured out that taking the stuff straight from the factory would be faster than waiting their turn. Beep boop beep. That's about the size of it. And we can't let their algorithms learn that crime pays now, can we? Alright, we get it. Guess we better hit the factory floor and find our friend here. His processor, huh? Beep, boop, boop. You are the best. Thanks, guys. Alright, defeat the Blitzer version 2.0 and require a quintillion core processor, level 44. Alright, gonna do this later on as well. Ah, this guy. Unemployed gardener. He doesn't look like a gardener. I could really help. I know I could. If only people knew about me. Is everything alright? Well, not exactly. I'm a gardener, you see. I'm from Ding Dong Dell originally. I came to Broadleaf to look for work. But there's no place for me here. Everything's done with machines, and I don't know one end of a circuit board from another. Oh dear, that's unfortunate. Of course, I knew that Broadleaf would be full of technology. This is a kingdom of mechanically minded folk, after all, and I don't have a problem with that. In fact, it's exactly why I came. I thought that if everyone else was busy with their gadgets and such, there would be a need for someone like me who's more in touch with the natural world. I suppose that makes sense. Thank you. And I was right too. You see, these trees, they haven't been taken care of properly. They've been pumped full of artificial nutrients. No wonder they are looking so sick. If you ask me, they are planting the wrong types of trees altogether. I'd be happy to give them some advice, of course, but I just don't know who I should talk to. Do you think you could help me? All you'll have to do is find out who's in charge of all the plant life around here and let them know about me.
Yes.
Oh, certainly, I'd be happy to. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Find someone who's been having gardening troubles. We could do this right away, actually. He's the last person in here, so... Actually, we will do this later. We will gonna take a look around some more and then decide the next quest.